Every single day, you are either building trust with yourself or destroying it. Think about it. Every time you say, "I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m." and then hit the snooze button, you let yourself down. Every time you promise that today is the day you're going to start that business, go to the gym, study harder, change your habits, or chase your dreams, and then choose comfort instead of commitment, you let yourself down. The greatest disappointment in your life may not come from other people. It may come from looking in the mirror and realizing that you have become the biggest obstacle standing in your own way. You keep waiting for motivation, but motivation is temporary. Champions don't rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. They do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. Success is not built on the days when you're excited. Success is built on the days when you're tired, frustrated, discouraged, and still choose to show up. Every broken promise weakens your confidence, because confidence is not something you buy or borrow. Confidence is earned by keeping your word to yourself. When you repeatedly fail to follow through, your mind stops believing you. That's why so many people struggle with self-belief. It's not because they lack talent. It's because they have developed a habit of quitting on themselves. If you want to change your life, start by becoming a person whose actions match their words. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming your circumstances. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment does not exist. The opportunity you're waiting for is hidden inside the work you're avoiding. Your future depends on what you do today, not what you plan to do tomorrow. Every successful person has moments when they want to quit, but they keep going because they understand that temporary discomfort leads to long-term rewards. You have dreams for a reason. You have goals for a reason. You have potential that has not yet been fully realized. But none of it matters if you continue betraying yourself with inaction. Make a decision today that your excuses will no longer control your life. Decide that your goals are more important than your comfort. Decide that you will follow through no matter how difficult it becomes. The moment you stop letting yourself down is the moment your transformation begins. Keep your promises, trust yourself again, and watch your entire life change. You say you want success. You say you want greatness. You say you want a better life, more freedom, more opportunities, and a future that makes your family proud. But wanting something is not enough. The question is, are your daily actions matching your dreams? Too many people have incredible goals, but they have weak habits. They start strong on Monday and quit by Friday. They get excited after watching a motivational video, but when the excitement fades, so does their effort. That is the reason so many dreams never become reality. Dreams don't die because people lack talent. Dreams die because people lack consistency. The difference between average people and successful people is not always intelligence, money, or resources. The difference is that successful people keep going long after the motivation disappears. They understand that greatness is built through daily discipline. They show up when they feel good, and they show up when they feel terrible. They work when nobody is watching. They push when nobody is cheering. They stay committed when results are slow. Most people want instant success, but life rewards persistence, not impatience. Every time you quit because progress is not fast enough, you move further away from the life you want. Every time you allow distractions to steal your focus, you delay your own breakthrough. The truth is that your future is being created by the choices you make every single day. Small actions repeated consistently become powerful results over time. A single workout may not change your body, but hundreds of workouts will. 1 hour of studying may not change your life, but years of learning will. One day of hard work may not make you successful, but relentless effort over time can transform everything. Stop waiting for the perfect mood. Stop waiting until you feel inspired. Stop waiting until circumstances become easier. The people who achieve greatness are not those who wait. They are those who act. They understand that success is a process and that every step forward matters. There will be difficult days. There will be moments when you want to quit. There will be setbacks, failures, and disappointments. But remember this, your dreams are counting on your consistency. Your future depends on your discipline. The life you desire is on the other side of repeated effort. Stay focused, stay committed, stay hungry. Keep showing up, because the person who refuses to quit eventually becomes the person who wins. The moment you take full responsibility for your life is the moment you take back your power. As long as you blame other people, blame your circumstances, blame your past, or blame bad luck, you give away control of your future. It is easy to point fingers. It is easy to say that someone else held you back, that opportunities never came your way, or that life has been unfair. But growth begins when you stop focusing on what happened to you and start focusing on what you are going to do about it. The truth is that every successful person has faced obstacles. Every champion has experienced setbacks, disappointments, failures, and moments of doubt. The difference is that they refuse to let those challenges define them. They accepted responsibility for their choices, their effort, and their future. When you take responsibility, excuses lose their power. You stop waiting for someone to rescue you because you realize that you are responsible for creating the life you want. You stop complaining about your situation and start working to improve it. You stop focusing on problems and start looking for solutions. Responsibility is not about blaming yourself for everything that has gone wrong. It is about recognizing that you have the ability to respond, adapt, and move forward regardless of what has happened. Many people stay stuck because they spend more time explaining why they cannot succeed than actually working toward success. They allow fear, doubt, and excuses to become permanent barriers. But the moment you decide that your future matters more than your excuses, everything begins to change. You become more disciplined, you become more focused, you become more determined to make progress even when progress is slow. Life may not always be fair, but your response to life's challenges will determine where you end up. Every day you have a choice. You can continue making excuses, or you can make improvements. You can stay trapped in regret, or you can start building a better future. You can wait for circumstances to change, or you can become the person who creates change. Greatness begins when you stop giving your power away and start taking ownership of your actions. Your goals, your dreams, and your future are too important to leave in the hands of chance. Stand up, take responsibility, and commit to becoming the best version of yourself. When you own your life completely, you unlock a level of strength, confidence, and determination that can carry you through any challenge and lead you toward the success you deserve. There was a time when you believed in yourself more than you do now. There was a time when your dreams felt alive, when your goals excited you, and when you truly believed that your future could be extraordinary. You promised yourself that you would work harder, become stronger, achieve more, and create a life that reflected your full potential. But somewhere along the journey, distractions appeared, challenges showed up, failures tested your confidence. Life became difficult, and little by little, you started settling for less than what you once envisioned. You began accepting average results when deep inside you knew you were capable of greatness. The truth is that becoming the person you promised you'd be is not about waiting for the right opportunity. It is about becoming the right person. Success is not something that magically happens one day. It is the result of daily choices, daily discipline, and daily commitment to growth. Every decision you make either moves you closer to your goals or further away from them. The person you want to become is built through consistency, sacrifice, and perseverance. It requires you to show up when you are tired, to keep working when results are slow, and to stay focused when distractions try to pull you away from your purpose. Too many people abandon their dreams because the journey becomes uncomfortable. They mistake temporary setbacks for permanent failure. They allow fear and self-doubt to convince them that they are not capable, but greatness has never belonged to those who quit. Greatness belongs to those who continue moving forward despite obstacles. Every challenge you face is preparing you for a stronger version of yourself. Every setback is teaching you resilience. Every failure is giving you lessons that success alone could never provide. Stop measuring your potential by your current circumstances. Your present situation does not determine your final destination. What matters is your willingness to keep growing, learning, and improving. The person you promised yourself you would become is still within reach, but that person requires action, not excuses. It requires courage, not comfort. It requires discipline, not procrastination. You owe it to yourself to stop settling. You owe it to yourself to rise above your limitations and pursue your goals with everything you have. The world does not need a smaller version of you. It needs the strongest, most disciplined, and most determined version of you. Make the decision today to honor the promises you made to yourself. Stay committed to your vision, trust the process, and become the person you were always meant to be.